outgoings.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any movement. Depending on the kind of outgoings we have this season, I'd reframe my priorities for the
Yeah.
United squad, because we have 4 to 5 players who are not even on the fringe. They are exiled from the current squad. Someone is entering from the back gate for training.
Mm.
Someone is, Garnacho has been branding the Aston Villa T-shirt in
Yeah.
his preseason, further angering the fans. So these kind of episodes, we have 4 clear outgoings which need to happen as soon as possible. Rashford, Antony, Garnacho, and Jadon Sancho. Out of all these 4, funnily enough, Jadon Sancho is the one which is like the most close to happening, because Juventus have made a 17 to 20 million offer, which
Yeah.
I hear United have accepted.
Yeah.
So that is the one which is closest to happening. Sancho has
Even
finally
ev- even
not taken.
Anthony, even Anthony, we are hearing that probably next week further talks are supposed to happen with Betis, where they're talking about a loan option with a mandatory buy option for 25 million pounds, and then that is only for 50% of Anthony. So any further deal that happens further for Anthony will be are set to gain another 50%. But yeah, so probably those two are the closest. And come to think of it, Anthony made the best case for him in the second half of the last season. He was really good when he went to Betis. So I will be happy if we can get a permanent move to Betis. It provides us some funds. It provides Anthony with the playing time in a uh, place in a club where he's being he's shining through. So that should be a good deal.
Sounds like a complex operation though, his
Yeah.
move to Betis. So I think it will also take time. Then we hear that Rashford has his mindset and has his heart set for Barcelona, but Barcelona were in the game for Nico Williams, who has signed a long-term deal. So
Yep.
now United are trying to get that deal done, but there's talks about disruption in Barcelona's management versus the
Yep.
manager, about who really wants what I hear is Hansi Flick is a fan of Rashford, but their directors, the deco and team are
Yep.
not, they don't want to pay that kind of amount for Rashford. So again, not very strong signs that Rashford.
And in the recent past, Barcelona has been a club which is going for players on free transfers, who's going for players and telling them that okay, we'll pay you the wages later. Why don't you come join us now? We are Barcelona and all of that. So yeah, there will be a lot of challenges in that deal as well. And I think last is Garnacho, where probably he's the hottest property of the four of them, and he should be fetching us maybe 50 million pounds or something on the in the vicinity, because the monies that the clubs are getting for Madueke, Langa, etc. I think probably Garnacho also deserves somewhere close to 50 million. But the point is, who is going to pay that kind of money for him? Who is going to take a punt or a bet on him? Because he's been fairly inconsistent. Some of his decisions in the final half have been not so good. And then again, there's been entire discipline issues. So that
I think he's
keeps
a young player. I think it has been over stated. I think he's still there's still a player in there, and I think we should be able to get 50 to 60 million pounds
Yep.
for him. What we hear is Napoli and Chelsea are the two teams who are shown interest in the past, and currently are
Chelsea will show interest in any young player who is aged, who's less than 21, 22 years, give them a 8-year contract and hope that they turn good in the coming year.
Chelsea have sold Madueke.
Yeah.
They and Mudrik is facing a long ban because
Yeah.
of some doping ban. There seems to be some space in that area in the
And Sancho is out. So
Sancho is also out. So in Sterling, so they'd like to get rid of
as
Kobis.
well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there seems to be some space there, and Chelsea are known to be big spenders. Uh,
But just talking about Chelsea for a moment, they signed Dilap, then they went ahead and signed Pedro as well. What is it that they're doing? Where will these guys play? Dilap went so that he can cement his position for the Euros, etc. Now Pedro has been signed. Now people are saying, no, Pedro can play on the left as well. I doubt Pedro will play on the left. What is
Pedro,
Chelsea doing?
Pedro, as much as I've seen him as a like a Xerxes type player, 9.5, who drops in a lot. He is a very good number 10, Pedro, by the way. Uh, but yeah, I mean, Chelsea are like clogging, like making everyone's transfer market seem like a dud by signing
At
literally
this
all.
point in time, I literally feel Chelsea's philosophy is that sign as many players as you can. One, it doesn't allow others to sign the players. Second is that if they have 10 players and two of them break out, and if they've paid like 50 million and they get 100 million, so they will make up that money, etc., etc. So I think they will break even, and they're doing these long-term contracts so that, per year depreciation for PSR, etc., doesn't impact them so much. But I think it's such a huge gamble that they are going with. You never know how it plays out in next coming years. There was obviously this thing that if they don't get Champions League, they will get massively impacted, but they have gone ahead and gotten into the Champions League. They will receive good amount of monies from there. So yeah, I think it's working out for them at this point in time.